Ever wondered how the perfect chocolate chip cookies are made? Well, today is your lucky day. We're about to embark on the delightful journey of baking these classic treats. The secret lies not only in the ingredients, but also in how you combine them. Let's start with the basics. Butter for that rich, creamy texture, white and brown sugar, a dual sweetness that gives depth, vanilla extract for a hint of exotic flavor, eggs, the binding force, flour to provide structure, baking soda, the magical agent that makes our cookies rise, a pinch of salt to balance the sweetness, and let's not forget the stars of the show, the chocolate chips, for that irresistible, melty goodness. Each ingredient has a unique role to play in creating the perfect cookie. It's a symphony of flavors and textures that come together to create something truly wonderful. By the end of this video, you'll be well on your way to becoming a master cookie maker. Now, let's dive into the exciting part, the baking process. Our journey to perfect chocolate chip cookies begins with preheating the oven. Set it to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, a temperature that promises a beautiful golden brown finish on our cookies. While the oven is preheating, we'll start creaming together the butter and sugars. This is a crucial step that requires your full attention. The butter and sugars need to be well combined until they form a smooth, creamy texture. This is the foundation of our cookie dough and will determine the overall texture of our cookies. Next, we add in the eggs and vanilla, mixing just until they're incorporated. Remember, we're not aiming for perfection here, just a well-blended mixture. Then, we slowly mix in the dry ingredients. This is where we need to be careful not to overmix. Overmixing can lead to tough cookies, and we're aiming for soft, chewy perfection. Now comes the fun part, adding the chocolate chips. We want to make sure they're evenly distributed throughout the dough. This ensures every bite of our cookies is filled with melty, chocolatey goodness. Finally, we drop the dough onto the baking sheet. Be sure to leave enough space between each cookie as they will spread during baking. Our cookies bake for about 9 to 11 minutes, or until they're golden around the edges. Remember, the key to perfect cookies is patience and precision. Don't rush the process and you'll be rewarded with mouth-watering cookies. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the final touch. Let your cookies take a breather on the baking sheet for a few minutes, then gently transfer them to a wire rack to cool off completely. Remember, the key to irresistible cookies is how you store them. Keep them in an airtight container to maintain their freshness and flavor. And there you have it, folks. Perfect chocolate chip cookies. Simple, delicious, and totally worth the effort. Hey fellow bakers, if you enjoyed this video and found our baking tips helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. We're always whipping up new delicious recipes and sharing our best baking secrets. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we drop a new video. And remember, the journey to perfect baking is always more fun when we embark on it together. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy baking. Hey there, Cookie Monsters! Before we wrap things up, let's dive into our baking Q&A. Many of you have been asking about the best type of chocolate to use in our cookies. We recommend semi-sweet chocolate chips for that perfect balance of sweetness. Also, a big shout out to Baker Delight, who tried our last week's recipe and shared their amazing results. We love seeing your baking successes, so keep those photos coming. Remember to tag us so we can feature you in our next video. And if you have any questions or need further tips, leave a comment below, or reach out to us on our social media channels. We're always here to help you on your baking journey. Until next time, keep those ovens warm and your cookies sweet.